That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not okay with. I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about
Whoa.
problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Pointing my
Leave. You
face.
can move. You can go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera view
fuck,
to me.
Bro? What is wrong with you? You got. Yeah.
Look at her just smugly sitting with her feet up. She's got the cord. Grab the cord. More police called to her location. This clip, dude, look at her face here. First of all, she looks like shit. I mean, what is she? Is she on something? But then also, it's just like her face is just.
Fine.
I hate this fucking face that people do when they're streaming, and they're streaming. It's like a face that people make when they're streaming somebody else who doesn't want to be streamed. That's what it looks like here. It's like, no, I'm just gonna. Yeah, regardless. Yeah, what did you say? Huh? Say it again.
I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
Shit. Talk about
I
problems.
want to see that clip where he grabs the thing. Let's see if we have that in here.
But Tom, you just asked me to leave, and we're at the same place we would be.
I know.
It will not help.
Chief Bomb just
anything.
tipped $1.
There's nothing
Chat, should I
can
ban her?
legally do. I'm just fucked.
No, hey, we can figure it out. Okay.
She's now talking to the person.
Joe Peach just tipped $1. I can't take it anymore. Guys, play some Oblivion. Take care.
They say that like betrayal makes the strangest bedfellows. Absolutely true.
Joe Peach just tipped $3. Motherfucker, this is Joe Peach. I'm coming for your ass.
I'm not
Amouranth,
even
hold
doing
on.
anything.
I'm not saying you're doing anything. I'm facing an argument, you dumbass. Obviously, everyone can see we're on video. Shut up.
Yell at me some
XQC
more.
just tipped
Oh my
$1.
god.
Subscribe to @Simbay on Twitch. Subscribe
Yell at
to
me some more.
@Simbay on Twitch.
I-
Subscribe
dude.
to @Simbay on Twitch. Subscribe to
yelling at
@Simbay
me.
on Twitch.
That'll make it better.
You're so stupid. How did you get so stupid?
You mean, how did I get
Chief Bomb
upset that
just
you
tipped
thought I was going to have you
$1.
murdered and
What's
you said that to
rank
everyone
on
on
Twitch?
I wish you would now at this point. It's ridiculous what you're putting me through.
I
It's
feel
not just
like
shut
I'm
the
justified.
fuck up.
$2.
I feel like I'm very justified in being upset that you thought I was going to have you murdered when I saved you.
On a
And
regular
You were upset
basis.
before
It's
then.
just sport for him.
Shut up.
I still saved you!
Last time you were mad at me, you told me you wish you hadn't saved me because then we wouldn't have this bond of me being
Because
attached
you-
to you.
$1.
Because you want to
Because
divorce
you-
me. Pick what you want. Do you want to be with me or you want to
You
divorce
abuse
me?
her.
You're slandering
Which
so
one?
hard
I
right
can't
now.
do anything
You're
You're slandering
apparently.
so hard.
Leave her alone.
I said I
Leave.
wish
Leave her alone.
that, you know,
Leave her
someone
alone.
else had saved you because you have this weird attachment to like...
Weird
Jimmy's
attachment to my
Troy
husband.
just tipped $1.
Great.
Hey, Amouranth,
Bro,
can you help me
were
get unbanned from
rapturing,
Kick?
like,
That
calling
was
you
keeps
the
getting me
point.
banned.
No, that was a different time
Shout out
entirely.
Cowan
This weird
W.
attachment was
Troy
after the robbery. You dumbass.
Oh my
That was
god.
the last one had me-
Wow. I hate that shrill screaming, man. That shit just like hurts my fucking brain.
saying crazy shit.
Yeah, I think you're in a loop right now, but I don't understand, Angelica. I don't understand why. Because we have been making sure she only gets at most one Vyvanse a day. I don't even think you didn't take one today. And so it's like she's just acting like she's looping, or at least I'm assuming that because the conspiracy theory thing. But otherwise, it's kind of imperceptible to tell that she's acting irregular. Except that also she just doesn't kind of care about
I
anything.
have not slept. I have not eaten. I have hardly slept.
Get her some food.
And I stopped
Well, I agree.
Of course she's acting like this. Feed her. Get her,
Like, I didn't wanna,
get her some
Okay,
nuggets.
just for you to know the full context, Angelica. All night, I was telling her, let's turn off stream. Let's turn off stream. Let's not do this on stream.
You started
And every
it.
time-
You chose to.
And every time, I'm gonna put it on speakerphone so it's more fair.
That's very good.
Anytime
Very
that I
magnanimous
said
of you.
that, she would grab it and refuse. And I'm like, okay. So she kept wanting to stream it.
This is rough. This doesn't seem fake. Maybe they're good actors. If so, yeah. Well, the thing is that it can still be like real. Like it could be like a real. Like maybe they do have real problems, but like they can be embellishing it or pushing it on stream for the sake of the stream, right? Like that's a thing for sure. Like you can push kind of beef you have behind the scenes on stream and kind of a fake, like not that the actual beef is fake, maybe they do have problems in their personal lives, you know, being married, but like maybe they're like, hey, let's fucking stream this shit and we'll get this on there and people will view it, like me. Fearbuck says Amaranth's husband pressed her about giving an H job to Aaron Pogson, a producer from Fresh and Fit in a parking lot. That dude? That guy?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell.
You couldn't, you,
What the fuck, man?
you couldn't at least have made it like Myron? Or even, you know, Fresh? I mean, come on. One of the hosts? You want that guy? That guy's like a nobody. Come on.
That is not even true. Oh my God.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
We can talk about that, sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You had me go on Tinder dates that I didn't want to go on, and then you started calling me while we were at the karaoke
And then
bar
you
a lot.
asked me if you could have an open relationship.
That is no.
Oh, you didn't?
You were wanting an open
No,
relationship.
did you ask that?
Look at
Okay,
him.
maybe I will sleep with Aaron. Did we say
No,
that?
that is
never?
not-
You
no.
never asked that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. We're gonna lie to your chat now. Okay.
We're
Sure,
literally
sure.
not lying.
And you didn't give him a hand job in the
I
parking
did
lot?
not.
Oh, okay.
Correct, I did
didn't
not do
drive
that.
up on you guys together. You giving him a hand job in the parking lot
Dude,
in Chinatown.
These men can't even find porn that would make us money of such sexual acts that you are claiming right now. Yet you're saying I would do it off stream for no
Silly.
money?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
retarded.
Oh, my
For the
God.
clout, maybe.
Porn stars never have sex off fucking.
No.
For the clout, maybe. Dude, look at this guy too. Look at this shit. What's he wearing here?
You did.
This dude's dripped out. What is it? What is this fucking Gucci? What is this shit? Louis?
Open
No, did you
And then he's got the gold bracelets on. I mean, this guy came ready for the stream. Beta. Can we get that? Where's that?
I like to think that we're equal.
Are you the beta?
I am a. No. I'm an alpha.
Not if you think.
Oh, dude's coping. No, I am an alpha. Beta! Oh my gosh. I know, like, that's something else. Like, imagine marrying a literal whore. That's something you gotta think about too. It's like, dude, you picked her, man. And she's doing OnlyFans and shit. Or you supposedly got her into OnlyFans, as the story goes. She claims that, he's been forcing me to do this stuff. But like, I don't know if there's any, credence to that. But it's like, what do you expect? And even if it was the case that you got her into it, it's like you clearly don't care that much about your wife's body, and well, who cares? You're pimping her out, dude. Amaranth's husband Nick is upset that she went from making $2 million a month in 2023 to currently making only a mere pittance of $1.2 million a month on her social media platforms. Just a pittance. How can you go from 2 million to 1.2? How dare you? What? Who cares? She's a streamer. Who the fuck cares? 1.2 million a month as a streamer, as a content creator? I'll take fucking $1,000 a month as a content creator. Give me that shit. That'd be awesome. 1.2 million? You're making 12 million a year, dude. Crazy. And that's not even adding on all the connections she has. I mean, we just saw she gave that guy a hand job from Fresh and Fit. That's a connection that she probably has now. He'll probably do whatever, how much is that cost? How much is that worth? How much are her connections worth? How much is her name in the, in the cultural sphere worth? Yeah, exactly. Only 1.2 mil a month. No, anything. Please, you should be making 3 mil a month. Give me a break, dude.
We have a kit contract, and we still do OnlyFans. She does, right? The amount of money we make with both with the exception of the last 2 months, has always been less than what OnlyFans alone used to make in 22 and 23. 2022 and 2023 and 2021. Back then, OnlyFans often hit a monthly of $2 million. Currently, last month we did over 2, but this month and every other month under the Kick contract, Kick plus OnlyFans, did about 1.2 to 1.2. Sometimes
Oh my
1.5.
gosh.
Actually, kind of frequently 1.5.
Oh my
You get what I'm
gosh.
saying? So if you look at
Kick her to the curb.
we made more money in 22 and 23 per month than we did any of the months in the last 2 years. We have a Kick contract.
Oh my gosh. Kick her to the curb. Go and divorce her. Fucking marry Sophie Rain. She's making $70 million a year on OnlyFans. Divorce her. You can do better. I think you can do better, Nick. I think you can do better.
Negative comments, right? Endless negative comments. It didn't affect me. Like, I've always heard streamers say, and she's always told me, oh, it eventually eats at you. Eventually it eats at you. Maybe that's true.
Sure.
We'll find out. But for now,
I can see
it
that.
doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't. Like, I can read it and smile, right? It's not that I don't register it. It's just that, like, I don't know. Like, oh, wow, there's a person in the world that doesn't like me. Like, so? Right? Like, there's probably a lot of those.
That's true.
It's fine. Okay? Let them say their shit. I don't mind that at all. Okay? Anyways, we might be on Pearl's thing.
What was that? Look at this.
I don't mind that at all. Okay? Anyways, we might be on Pearl's thing.
That's like a 5-second dude. This guy, you know what? Maybe he is a psycho. That was psycho right there. Holy shit. Look at his face.
Anyways, we might be on Pearl's thing.
Okay, maybe maybe he is kind of a psycho. This guy's so psychopath. Yes, he is a psychopath. This fucking
I don't mind that at all. Okay?
that pause alone just let me knew everything about him. Gave me all the insight into his life. Doesn't bother me at all. Okay? Like, oh my god, bro. Maybe she shouldn't get rid of this guy and move on. So he pulled up on her stream and is claiming he's getting half of all her OnlyFans earnings while breaking down agency cuts after chat called him unemployed. You're broke. He's broke.
So you have all these, aspirations and hopes that, it'll be as good as you.
Chat says you just pretend to think you just shop all day.
Holy fuck.
He shops all day? Yeah, probably. Look at that drip.
Guys.
Bro's dripped out. He said,
For
guys.
10 years, we've confounded every.
He said, guys. Let me tap you into something real quick, buddies. Buddy boys. Let me inform you on something real quick. He said, oh, you stupid simpletons.
Guys.
Guys.
For 10 years, we've confounded every other e-girl because
For
they thought
10 years.
Amouranth just fucking was a superhuman person who
She is.
12 hours a day.
Dr.
and
Phil
worked on
just
her
tipped
OF,
$1.
and worked on social
Fascinating.
media and planned out content and did.
Dr. Phil just tipped $1. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Higher than $1 for minimum.
Dr. Phil, open the door.
That's the edge. Like, I have no idea what you guys think, why you think it hasn't been. Like, now what you could say is that, is the edge worth more than 50%, which is essentially what I get? I would argue it is, because the best agencies charge 20 to 30, and generally 30. That leaves 20%, but those agencies only help you with your OF. They don't help you with your social. They don't help you with planning ideas. They don't.
We can't see her go away.
Courting press, and that's just 20%. which literally.
Dr. Phil just tipped $1. Please, go on.
Alright.
Dr. Phil just tipped $1. Please, go
Go
on.
for it. Take them.
Oh, thank God.
Take them.
Right.
Man, this woman looks
Go
miserable.
ride my horses and listen to this conversation, so I better go work
Duh.
out.
Of course, you'd rather ride your horses than listen to me.
I mean, this finance stuff.
What the fuck?
I don't want to
What
know
was
about
that?
fees
That's like
and
saying, would
shit.
you rather?
And stuff.
Oh, there's that light. It looked like a hole in the wall for a second there.
What the fuck?
I don't want to know about fees
That's like
and
saying, would
shit.
you rather have a 3-inch dick or a 9-inch dick? It's very obvious.
He said, Psh, put her arm on her
I
shoulder.
think the 3 inches is actually better than the 9 inches, to be honest. But 6 inches is probably ideal.
Thank you. Thank you. 6 inches is ideal.
Well, I'm not talking about my horse. Nasty. The fuck?
Wait, who do you know who has a 9-inch dick then? What the fuck?
know.
My turn.
Your dad?
I thought we were on the same page.
You're so annoying.
Look at him follow her. Bro, look at this shit.
You're so annoying.
Oh my gosh. This is getting spooky. Look at this guy's face, dude. Amouranth's husband loses it and tells her to mute the stream after she calls him feminine. Uh-oh. During an argument over dog and horse chores. I mean, he is kind of feminine. What the fuck is he wearing on stream? He's wearing like fucking pajamas. He's like Gucci pajamas.
What? Which part?
Unironically, at other times, we're talking about days specific that I go to the barn.
Correct.
And
Correct.
so I'm pretty sure all the past barn days, I've been very happy.
I'm glad that that's your recollection after the fact, I guess.
But, I mean, I would say giving you a blowjob at like 4 a.m. yesterday shows I'm pretty happy because even though like I might be fatigued, I'm not irritable.
Did I say at any point that that's not the case? That's the weird part. You keep bringing up things that no one's disagreeing to, and I feel like you think you're scoring some kind of point when you attack these like fucking.
I'm not scoring a point. I'm trying to understand.
You're attacking strawmen, right? Like you set up all these strawmen, now you're attacking.
I'm not setting anything up.
Well, then
Like, I'm literally
okay, fine.
asking
Then explain to me.
what you mean.
Explain to me whose point is it that you just addressed? Because it wasn't mine.
Yours.
When you see if you do perceive it that I don't have an enthusiasm for the dogs, it ain't all the dogs.
Can I give a constructive criticism?
Just your dogs.
Sure.
You're coming off as a little bit of, I don't know, I don't want to say like feminine, but kind of like a Karen who just had her nails painted and she's like, oh, unpleasant. It's so unpleasant right now. Like, I'm not trying to offend you, just like, what can I do to make you get over that? Is there anything? Like, well, is there anything I can do to like, I don't know if it's like slowly over time, kind of get used to it?
Dude, if you really want to dig into this subject,
I'm not digging in, I'm asking like, this is
I'm
what
just
it's coming
saying.
off as.
That's great, and
And
you
they're-
have things that are very much like that as well, that like bother or confound me to no end. What's your point?
No, I'm saying, is there anything I can do to help you not have this like feeling of like when it's like a nail?
What is this,
maybe
alcohol?
You never had play in
You want to mute it real fast?
Sure.
He's like,
Oh,
hey.
wear flip flops because you'll get your toes stepped
Oh,
on.
I didn't know it
Wear
was
just
gonna
wear
start that
tennis
quickly.
shoes.
Hey, babe, we gotta
I'll see if I have Crocs, I guess.
Okay, sure.
we gotta talk that up. Push more on that.
I mean, I don't like the tennis shoes getting stuck either.
Okay, well, pick some Crocs then. Sure.
Dude. Amouranth breaks down in tears, claims her husband Nick coerced her into signing a post-nuptial agreement.
I think you're full of shit, is what I think, and that
So
you
you
did
don't
coerce
think?
me.
Okay.
You absolutely coerced me into
He's
signing
Okay,
this.
and how did I do
filming.
Because
This
every
shit.
time you get upset, you talk about leveraging my animals, and that moves me to almost like insanity, as I'm desperate to not lose them. And so you tell me that if I sign this post-nup, you'll stop doing that. So 100% you
And do you have
coercing
any
me.
evidence that I've said that? Or is it just literally
You
something
just
you kept-
admitted it today,
I've never
dumbass!
admitted that. I've
You
never
admitted I have this whole stream!
I've never admitted that.
You can tell it's fake instantly. Only retards like Molly's critical would see this and think it wasn't staged. Yeah, I don't know. Acting is good, I guess, but yeah, she's having a breakdown. He's just sitting there like, "What's up? What's up? What was that?" More footage of them fighting on stream. Let's see this.
No!
Stop!
Leave me alone!
Stop the streaming. Stop. Not want to do, but are obligatorily, needing to do.
Okay, so is the fear of being
It's
inconvenienced?
inconvenienced, absolutely.
No, I know. So is that fear worth making your wife feel scared of you over?
What?
What?
Bro, you were conflating two things again.
No, would you threaten her horse over something that is so minor? That's what you do.
Anyways.
Wait, let's see this
like,
again.
It's so minor. Feel scared of you over.
What? Bro, you were conflating two things again.
No, would you threaten her horse over something that is so minor?
That's fake, right? This is fake tears. There are no tears, frankly.
That's what you do.
Anyways, do you like to air dirty laundry on stream?
No, you.
Stream.
No, you.
because-
I have screenshots
just
of
because-
you sending
because-
booking inquiry.
Me
Dumbass.
sending.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. I will show everyone.
Me
right now
as a
if you
human
want.
being.
Yes, I do. Don't you try to.
No, I'm just.
Back up then.
Hey, go fuck your.
Oh, pulled the plug.
Stop!
Pulled the plug. He pulled the mic. Her cries are faker than the Johnny Depp trial. True. That was the first thing I fucking noticed. Was this shit. Let's see this. Let's watch it in slow-mo. Let's get slow-mo on this shit. What? She looks over at chat.
Bro. You're conflating.
No, she goes.
Things again.
See how easy it is? Fucking easy. This chick's lying. These are fake tears. This is fake. I call it. Allegedly fake. Allegedly. This is some bullshit. Are they doing this for views? I think so. Me thinks they're doing it for views. Me thinks they're losing money. As he admitted. Amouranth's husband loses it saying her career is done. And claims he was domestically abused but refuses to show evidence. Holy.
Worry, the gap will only widen. You're done. But don't worry, I will make
Succession
sure
theme.
to hire enough
Good
animal people
show.
to actually take care of this place.
Watch
for
that
once.
show if you haven't
Instead
seen
of
it.
abusing and neglecting all the animals, you cunt.
He called her the see you next Tuesday word.
Yeah, of course, sure. You can. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you the cold storage device and just shove it up your ass. I never thought I'd have to call the cops on my own wife for fucking striking me. Yo, Twitch, you down with domestic violence? Physical domestic violence?
No, we're not.
What about kick? You down?
No, we're not. So you're in
You
the
know?
right. You're correct. You're right.
Will the police report sway your mind? Will her being in jail sway your mind? You see, she puts on this facade for stream. This fucking crazy facade.
Well, I wanted to hear more of that. It's staged, too fake. Prove me otherwise. Yep. Staged reviews. So I think, man, why are we always streaming this shit? That's why you always have to think. It's like, if anything is streamed, you always have to be thinking, is this really real? And there's some shit that is streamed or videoed and it is real. But a lot of shit, it's like you watch and it's like, okay, so you turned on a camera just to have this argument. I don't know about that one, Chief. But lastly, we got Mr. Asmongold, Mr. Gold himself, saying, honestly, this entire situation is really sad. The silver lining to this is that hopefully with such a well-documented toxic/abusive relationship, people who see these same things manifesting in their own relationships will notice and be able to disconnect before it's too late. Yeah, I mean, I agree. If this is real, yeah, you can kind of see where this is going. But I have a tendency to not think this is real, so all this shit doesn't matter. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is just a stunt to remain relevant. Yeah, and I think that like, if he's her manager, that's how I think of it too. Is that like you have to stay relevant in the public eye. So there's gonna have to be something every couple months that you come out with that they probably have like a whiteboard of shit that they've written down and thinking, what can we do to remain relevant in the public eye, you know? And this is one of them. So we'll see in a couple months. That's it. That's all I got on Amouranth. But we'll see in a couple months if there's something else that's happened. So we had the robbery just a couple months ago, and then we have this bullshit. And yeah, we'll see what the next thing is.